everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as a musician. I hope you all enjoyed your Christmas if you were celebrating, and I promised that I might be back before New Year's to react to Albania's song for Eurovision 2025, which is exactly what I'm going to do today. So Shkodra Elekronike happened a couple of days ago and the Albanian public / jury selected Shkodra Elekronike with Zjerm. Again, hopefully that was all pronounced pretty all right. But yeah, I'm going to be listening to this for the first time, giving a bit of musical analysis, commentary, and stay tuned to the end for a score out of 10. And we'll see. Do I prefer this to the Montenegro entry that I reacted to the other day? Please check that out if you haven't as well. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm excited to hear what Albania has got this year. Exciting. I always love the orchestra in Shkodra Elekronike. Wish we didn't have to lose that for Eurovision. It's parallel fourths there, interesting. I like her voice so far. Interesting instrument on the stage. Let me know in the comments what that is. Nice. She's like nice. I like a lot of the rhythms in here. Almost sort of Turkic. Okay. Just pause it before we get the next bit. Yeah, so far it's kind of intriguing. I think there's not too much going on in terms of chord progressions and movement in the tonality as such. I think all the interest is actually in the rhythms, again, kind of like with Montenegro, but this feels a lot more elevated. I think this song just has a lot of interest in the strings, the sort of percussion, and then it almost feels like a bit of an ad-lib on top when it comes down to the vocal line, and that's been performed really well. And structurally it seems to flow. It doesn't feel very predictable to me. It feels like quite surprising in places. It does kind of plod along a little bit, but I think there's enough interest musically in the backing track, in those like stringed instruments, even visually on the stage, to kind of help it carry along as much. And I do kind of like that unpredictable element and not knowing where the structure's going, having these slightly extended phrases. Yeah, let's see what this next bit's all about. But so far I'm intrigued and it feels quite experimental. It's cool. Staring into my soul. Oh, very minimalistic there. Just percussion and bass. Nice. Don't get that camera off the stage. Lots of leaps in the melody. Nice. It almost feels sort of like something we'd have in Eurovision in the 90s, to be honest. Classic. Nice. Ooh. That was really nice, actually. Lots of syncopation. All right. That was really interesting. Lovely. Yeah, I think what strikes me the most about that one is it just doesn't feel like it was laid out like a pop song. It feels like structurally like very open, and it sort of has a lot of room for improvisation almost, or even it had been written and premeditated. It still felt improvised, which is quite nice, and I think that kind of harkens back to maybe a more traditional side of this music, which I really enjoyed. I think there was kind of moments in there where it fell a bit flat / it kind of lost momentum, but then they pulled it all back and then it kind of grabbed your attention again. And I did like that middle part where the guy was sort of doing a more spoken word. I don't want to call it a rap because it didn't feel like a rap. It just felt more like a musical break, just something in the middle to kind of provide a bit of variation. And I liked in that middle portion how they stripped all the instruments back and it was just percussion, and then they would hit like the key chord on the bass or that instrument on the stage, which was really cool as well. So yeah, it felt like the flow and the movement was all quite slow, but there was enough interest in there to kind of hold my attention for the 3 minutes, which was great. And I thought her vocals were amazing. I liked how she could kind of leap and do all these sort of melismas and these ad-libs in there, sort of moving around quite large leaps in the melody line. It feels quite impressive, almost virtuosic in places, but it also has that kind of authenticity and tradition to it too, which I liked. Yeah, I feel really positive about that one. I wouldn't say it's like reinventing the wheel musically. I think it's definitely stuff we've had before at Eurovision. It's nothing new, but it's quality and it's good. And I feel like that could be rewarded by juries. I think juries would look at that and kind of see the merits of it. In terms of public side though, it feels like something you'd have to really kind of immerse yourself in, sit down and kind of listen to properly. You wouldn't have that on in the background, and it's whether that is able to capture an audience across Europe. I don't know, we'll see, but I kind of liked it, but I wouldn't say it's sort of up there high scoring. I'd give that a 7 out of 10. I think it was good. It has its merits, but yeah, I didn't like feel absolutely blown away by it. But yeah, it's nice to see, you know, another year of Albania sending something slightly more out of the box, slightly more traditional, slightly more sort of authentic to their musical culture, which I really like. And I hope they keep doing that for years to come. It's great to see. But yeah, let me know, of course, down below in the comments what you think of this one. And as per usual, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make plenty of Eurovision content. You can go on my channel page and check out playlists for the previous 3 contests, which I've reviewed from a musician's perspective. So I hope you all have a good rest of the week, whatever you're doing, just relaxing over Christmas and New Year. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to be doing a video, actually, with my album of the year and track of the year of 2024, the piece around awards, I guess. So that will be coming out towards New Year's. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.